hammer to it. So we're at a remote beach in Canterbury tonight with Jasper and Catherine. And we're looking for whalebone, shark's teeth, and a few other Oligocene era marine fossils. It's about a 15-minute walk till we get down to the actual beach. But the stars are out. And it's a really good night for it.
What?
Jasper, shine your torch over there again.
Hey baby, sorry.
Freaked the crap out of me, man. I wasn't expecting those there. Gotta be careful where you're stepping because this place is a minefield. Don't want to get them fresh kicks dirty. Just got the floodlight out, maybe you'll be able to see the beach. Just over there. This thing is ridiculous. Thanks, Mitre 10. Just a bunch of limestone on the path down. It's quite cool to see. I can't see anything poking out, but it doesn't hurt to double check.
Big chunky bit of limestone right there.
Big old block. Looks like it's got a few shells in it too.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, big moth. Leave you alone. So you can see the path drops off, and then there's a little river that feeds into the ocean over there. It's starting to get a bit bumpy. And here we are. Made it to the beach. Looks like there's quite a lot of rock to explore, so it's going to be a good night, that's for sure.
Come and examine the
First fossil of the day. Just going to get a good...
Yeah, that'll be your horn coral. Yeah, very good reverse coral.
Nice piece of coral there. And the concretion that's split open. Very promising. Here's a big
Trace
concretion.
fossils here of worm burrow.
Go. Worm burrow fossils there. Very cool, very cool. So straight off the bat, this place is just full of fossil shell bed. There's a piece further back that I didn't film. Had quite a few mussels in it. Some more fossil worm burrows over there. Close. Just use a less powerful flashlight. Let's see. Just keeping an eye out for seals. Don't want to run into any of them, especially if they jump out and catch you off guard. That's the last thing we need.
I think there's a bit of crab or crayfish shell sticking out just there with the calcite.
Looks to be, and you've got some kind of coral on the side there too. Anything else around?
This is the only one I picked up. That's it.
Do you wanna crack it? I've got my hammer.
You can if you want. It's pretty hefty.
I might have a go at that with a hammer and see what pops out. But first find of the day. It's quite a large beach, so we'll be here for quite a while, I imagine. Found a small bit of bone down here. Not sure what it's from, but first bit of bone of the day. It's only a little, maybe a bit of a fish from a bag, or part of a panel from a dolphin. Either way, it's going in the bag.
There's always little bits of shell and organic matter in there, and I'm pretty sure it's cool.
Jasper's just found a pretty shitty fossil. Quite literally, it's a little bit of fossilized poo. It's got bits of shell in there, as you said, and other organic matter. That's quite a cool find, man. It's, you gonna take it?
No, you can grab it if you want.
I'll steal your poop. Nothing weird about that, man. So I'm looking in this siltstone layer for little shark's teeth, and there's a really nice little shell there. Catherine will probably take it. Just gently pull.
Dusty, needs a little bit of a wash down.
Quite a nice one, quite intact compared to all these little fragments you see in here which have been smashed around. I refuse to go home without something sharky today. It's been like 4 fossil hunts since I found one. Over here I just found this scaphopod. It's a tusk-shelled mollusk. They're pretty hard to find in good condition as they're usually smashed up, but this one seems pretty firm. I'm going to have a go at getting it out, and hopefully it comes apart in one piece. Just done some digging. I'm going to try to wiggle it out oh so slowly, and look at that. can see all of the grooves in the side. That's a really nice piece of shell. And that's all of it too. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to keep that in my pocket so it stays in one piece. Jasper, the absolute jammy bastard, yet again finds more bone. He's just bringing it over now. Let's have a look at what you got.
Calcite on it too.
It's definitely whalebone. As he said, it's full of calcite. That is a really nice piece. You can see it growing in veins along the porous structure of the bone. Just moving my way down this washout, and as I came down I knocked a piece of mud away, and this popped out. Oh, it's complete as well. Here's that shell under my lamp, and it is just magnificent. It's fully fossilized. You've got the spiral. It's complete as well. Probably going to take it home, clean it up, and put it on my shelf because that is a fantastic find for the size and condition compared to the fact that all the shells around here are smashed into pieces. Very, very happy man. So we're about an hour into the hunt. We found a few things. Jess has found a coprolite, which is a fossil poo, some pieces of whalebone. I've found a bit of whalebone and a really nice fossilized shell. Just checking these washouts for shark's teeth again. There's another nice spiral shell, not as large as the one I found before, so it's not going to come home with me. If I took a shot for every time I found one of these tusk shells, I'd be in the bloody hospital. People say 1,000 to 1 of finding a tooth next to one of those shells, and I must have looked through 10, 20, 30,000 plus. Jasper's got a big round concretion, and I'm the one with the hammer. I think there's a piece of bone in the end by the looks of it.
Yeah, something calcite-y.
Might give that a crack, see what pops up. Right, buddy, time to get it.
Let's see if this one.
That is a tough one. Try to position it somewhere a little more stable. Starting to go. I don't think that one's gonna crack. So this is Rugose coral. Catherine's found a bunch more over here. Just trying to shine the light on a piece of it. Oh, there's a big clump of calcite down there while I'm at it.
Definitely shot too.
Do you want to take that home? Nice big clump of calcite. So this is an ancient seabed. It's all siltstone, so it's just sediment that's piled on top of each other. And you can see bits of shell in there, bits of oyster, bits of coral. It's cool to see how it's all formed. This formation's about 25 million years old, and you can see a lot of life that would have been kicking around at the time. So here's another one of those UFO boulders Jasper just pointed out, and you can see it's split, and that's what the inside looks like. You got thin veins of calcite running through.
Another one, they get more common as you head this way down the beach.
We've still got a ways to go along the beach. What have you found, Kat?
There's a little crab.
Little baby crab.
He's trying to sleep and we wake him up. He's quite cute though.
Big washout here. Goes all the way up to the top of the cliff and carves a path down. So this is where most of the concretions get exposed out of the top layer of the rock. When it washes down, they roll out onto the beach and sometimes crack, and they sometimes stay whole for me to take the hammer to. Now that's quite a nice little find. Just pop the torch up and I'll show you. Here's that coral. You can see the whole spiral, well not spiral, the radiating structure of it, and it shines with calcite inside, so I think that's a keeper. Seems quite intact too. Wind's really starting to pick up. I do apologise for the audio quality. What have you got, Catherine?
I've got a rock.
Got a rock, yeah.
With coral.
Oh, nice. So some more of that rugose
It's very symmetrical.
coral, and you can see again the radiating structure. And there's a nice little bit on the end over here too. It's quite a cool find. Jasper's just found this. Let's put a bit
There you go.
of light on it. It is a pyritized fossil crab. It is only tiny, but you got the carapace over the other side. Come on, man, that's probably the coolest thing we found all day.
Looks like a shark tooth, but it's the shell.
Oh, that is a bummer.
Yeah, it looks like one though.
Just down here, we've got a piece of pyritized coral, either that or hematite, which is an iron mineral. This one's 3D. So I'm very happy with that. That's quite nice. Not as good as Jasper's crab, which he found just over here.
Similar area.
There's a little iron nodule there.
So much cool stuff.
Hey Jasper,
Yeah?
might have to stop bringing you along, man. You're making me look bad.
Oh, I'm sorry that you can't find.
All of this brown rock is either a flood or a landslide, and then you just cut over here and it's straight to the seabed. Just a big defining line that goes all the way up, which just shows that it was probably pushed up
Fault, maybe.
by
Contact.
a fault or a contact. Jasper's a geologist. I don't really know what that means. I'm more of the bone man, but still, it's really cool to see. It just cuts right through. It was just found, and there's quite a few pieces of shell in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to crack it with the trusty hammer. Let's see if anything pops out.
Oh, dude, I'm really sorry to interrupt, but crab.
This motherfucker right here. Let's have a look at that.
Yeah.
You absolute bastard! Look at that.
That is the find of the day.
That's the find of the day so far.
Can you show the other side?
Sorry.
Jasper is so lucky. I'm not going to club him over the head with this hammer right now. It looks to be the castinus as well, the gigantic hammer crab.
Awesome. Such a good find.
Trapped by the ocean.
Round two. Right, there's an iron nodule here with a little crab next to it. The rock looks fairly soft, so I'm going to have a go with the sharp end of my little pickaxe and getting it out. Just need to find a place to mount the torch. So this just got removed from the rock. It's definitely a crab. You can see the underside and then the top of the carapace. It's pretty cool. It's my first crab, to be honest. It's very, very badly preserved, but after a bit of work, should be cool. I was just looking over here on the way back, and would you look at that? There is a shark's tooth
Oh, it's
just sitting in that rock. About a centimeter, mate. I guess
Very sharp. He's black.
that's really. All right. Well, I have to admit, I was pretty disheartened after Jasper found his crab, but look at that.
Barco, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like an Isurus. Oh, my day is made. I was just looking over here on the way back, and would you look at that? Cat's gonna have a go at cracking a concretion.
Should I go on this way or that way?
Flat end. So just go up and give it a nice big solid hit. That was quite hard. A little bit lower, but regular. Keep going. Keep going. Nice. Nothing on that one. After that shark's tooth, I'm absolutely stoked. It's getting on to midnight, so we're heading back to the car. Probably get some McDonald's on the way home. Just having a little look around just in case we missed anything on the way out. Kat's found another crab, just the carapace. So we've all got a crab now and some other really cool stuff in the backpack. I also found this little sea urchin. You can see the other side here. And all the little arms sticking out of it. At least we think that's what it is. It might be something else, but quite cool regardless. I had to chip that off of a big block of sandstone. The wind's really picking up now. We're almost getting blown over. So hopefully we're making it back to the car safe. Just stopping here to show you how a broken concretion shows a really good example of how the piece of bone in there acts as a nucleus and gathers sediment around it. in layers to reach the size that they get to. And all the sparkly bits as well are calcite. I'm not going to get that out. It's not worth it. We've got full pockets already. And we're almost back to the river now. Just going past that first washout we came through about 3 hours ago. Try not to break our ankles. It's very, very rocky down here. Just having an extra little scan on the way back. It never ever hurts to check. I found that bloody awesome little Mako's tooth by double checking where we'd already been, and I'd missed it the first time. So take that as a lesson. Still another half K along the beach. It's about 1 in the morning. There's Kat, and then up ahead there's Jasper. Just out of my torchlight. Here's a piece of agatized whalebone that Catherine found. Just about to put it in the backpack. It's pretty poorly preserved, but there's a piece of what looks to be dolphin paddle bone in that rock. Again, they're not worth the effort unless they're very clearly defined or easily removable. So we've made it back to the river now. I have to yell just to keep up with the wind, but you can kind of see the seabed formation goes all the way along that cliff, and then all the way along over the other side too. But we're kind of just done for today. It's about 1 in the morning. We're tired. Definitely keen to go home. Just get some food. That's all right. There's the exit path. So we'll head back up to the car, lay all the finds out, and show you what we've got. All right, so we're back to the car. Here's the finds for today. We've got this pyritized piece of horn coral. It is honestly lovely. A nice little stone with some bones in it. Jasper found this, it's probably dolphin or shark poop coprolite. That's actually quite unique. I've not found a coprolite before. Jasper wins the day. Do you want to show it off? This is the giant Tumidicarcinus crab. It's got the carapace, the pincer complete, and then a section of the other pincer on the other side. And
it got the leggies.
And it's got the leg. Oh, I didn't even see the legs on the first pass. That is fantastic.
That's mine.
My pride and joy for the day is this little Mako shark tooth. After talking so much about them, I finally actually found one. A piece of crab here, found by Jasper. I got it out of the rock. What looks to be part of a penguin. Not fossilized, but
Kind of cool piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all in all, quite a productive day.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, and then not to forget Jasper's lovely little pyritized crab.
Very cool.
That's the urchin or something.
Yeah. I reckon it's a crab based on just the top. If you flip it over, that's really cool. And then a nice big slab of whale bone that's been agatized.
Calcified.
You can see all of it. Yeah, it's definitely calcified, because it's kind of yellowy.
Yeah.
All right.
Very cool. Okay.
Well,
Macca's
time. Woo! Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Like and subscribe, and we'll keep you updated on some more fossils.